Hey guys, 0301 Gaming here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get the Ravenlord mount. Unfortunately, I don't have it on my Death Knight yet, so I won't be able to show you what the mount looks like, but I'll be sure in the next video to show you on my Paladin. So first I'm going to actually show you how to get to the dungeon where you get the Ravenlord from, which is called Sethic Hall. So I'm starting in Stormwind here. All you have to do is fly over to the Mage Quarter into this big tower. I've got really slow flying, sorry for that. I'm going to be running this on blood specs because basically I can run really far into the dungeon without having to kill anything and basically stay alive. And then when it comes to killing everything, I can do that quite easily. This is going to be the first of my mount tutorials. Next video I'm going to be doing the Swift White Hawk Strider. What's that? Okay, and then you go through the portal to Outland, I believe. Yeah, it's Outland. And then what you are going to have to do is from here have to fly across to Taraka Forest and to this big grey area called Archidune, I think. Sorry if I'm butchering the name. So right now I'm going to go fly over and I'll be back with you guys in 1 second. Okay, and we're back and I'm about to arrive in Archidune, and there we go, I've just arrived to this big grey area in Taraka Forest. All you have to do is fly into the big circle and hopefully you'll be in the ring of observance and go into this where it's got the two what they call braziers, the braziers outside of it, and you will see in here Sethic Halls. I'm gonna put this on a bit faster. Make sure you have to right click your portrait and dungeon difficulty is on 5-player heroic. Okay, let's see. Raid difficulty, I'll just change that to heroic as well just in case. And dungeon difficulty to heroic. And then just jump on in there. Okay, as you're in here you will see this bird guy called Isfar who's got a couple of quests for you where you can get some loot from them. All the mobs are basically these bird people. I am going to pause the video until I get to the first boss, and then the second boss, and the third boss, and the fourth boss. And then I'll see what loot I get and show you how to kill them. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, here I am, the first boss, and as you can see there's all the mobs behind me from basically all the run I did to get to the first boss. So the first boss is called Darkweaver Sith. All you have to do is basically DPS him down really quick. I don't think he does much damage, but you know, you never know, if you're lower level then he could do quite a bit of damage to you. So basically all he does is summon a lot of elementals. He just summons loads of elementals. Sorry for the bad DPS, I'm playing blood spec. And there we go, he's dead. Let's hear loot. You know, you can loot all the mobs in here, but I only tend to loot the bosses because they drop the loot which is worth, you know, like 3-4 gold and stuff. Okay, so the next boss, all you have to do is go up these stairs and then I forget which boss it is. I completely forget. I think it's actually the Ravenlord boss which is next. So I'm actually going to video this run so you can see exactly how I survive past all these people. All I ever do really is use Rune Tap whenever it's cooled down, and just before the next boss I pop down a Death and Decay and spam Blood Boil and Death Strike so I don't die. I won't run the whole way because it is quite a bit of a run, so I might get overwhelmed with the amount of mobs on me. It's 10 rounds of Death Strike. And then I've got a blood shield on me, so they can't do as much damage to me for a little bit. Oh yeah, the next boss is actually the Ravenlord boss, and then it's the last boss. You don't have to do the last boss, but I like to just to get a couple of golds from the actual loot itself. I'm just gonna run through this room. Hopefully I don't die. I've never died in this dungeon before. If I do die, I look like a complete retard, being a Blood Death Knight. But I won't die. Okay, so there's the actual Ravenlord boss who drops the mount. I'm not sure what the drop chance for the mount is. I think it's 2% drop chance. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll probably leave it in the description and the link to the actual information about it on Wowhead. As you can see, I'm being feared and charmed by all these bloody totems these people drop, which is quite annoying. Oh, and they're all dead apart from this guy. Okay. All you have to do for the Ravenlord boss is basically nuke him down as fast as you can. What he does do is he goes immune to damage after a little bit, and then summons loads of little bird people to attack you, and then does a move called, I think it's called Paralyzing Screech, which stuns you for 5 seconds while these bird people attack you. So all I'm going to do now is basically use all my cooldowns and see how fast I can kill him on Blood Spec, which won't go too well. Okay, so let's do this. Come on. Actually, one time, I think I 3-shotted him on my Paladin, which was pretty amazing. That was when I played Retribution Spec, though. Now I actually play Holy on my Paladin, so I probably won't be doing these type of videos on my Paladin, as he's only Holy Spec for PvE. So, you know, can't do that much DPS on him. All I'm really going to do here is use a couple of Blood Boils and Blood Tap, and as you can see, he is casting Paralyzing Screech, which you can just get out of using everyone for himself and finish off the rest of his health. And there we go, we've killed him. I didn't get the Ravenlord this time. I got the Belt of the Ravenlord, which sells for a couple of gold. I have the Ravenlord on my Paladin, and I'll show it in this video actually after I've killed this last boss. All this last boss does is attempt to cast a move called Arcane Explosion, but you know, every time I've faced him, I've killed him before he could cast it, so it's really easy. I don't know why I use Vampiric Blood there. It's a pointless move to use in this dungeon. See, Arcane Explosion, and he's dead, and he drops a lot of loot, so which sells for a couple of gold. This is a good way of getting, you know, a little bit of money income. Along with the Swift White Hawk Strider dungeon, which will be in my next video, which is a lot easier than this. Okay, so right now I'm just going to go log onto my Paladin and I'll show you the Ravenlord mount. Be back in 1 second. Okay, I'm back and I'm now on my Paladin and I'm going to show you the Ravenlord mount. So this is what it looks like. It's a pretty nice mount. I kind of think it's like a raptor, just with a lot of feathers all over it. So it's kind of like a raptor for Alliance. It's blue, it's gold. I really like it as a mount. It suits all classes and races from what I've seen. And it's a really nice mount to have in your mount collection. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, it helps me a lot. And if you want to see more, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.